This is Late Night Health. This is the radio and video program that cares about the most important part of your life, your health. Our guest, as always, is Dr. Greg Celaya, functional medicine specialist. And today we're going to take a look at Spore Probiotics. Dr. Celaya, welcome back to Late Night Health. Is there a difference between Spore Probiotics and probiotics that we see advertising all over the place? Radio, TV, newspapers, magazines, everybody's into probiotics.
Hey, Mark, it's good to see you this morning. Yeah, there is quite a bit of a difference. And, we've gone to a place where we've created such a sterile environment, right? Everything is scrub clean, our food scrub clean. We're not getting the diversity in these microbiome that we need to have a healthy life. And there's quite a bit of difference between spore biotics and regular biotics. And spore biotics are basically that. It's a spore, it's a seed. And when you're consuming that seed, it enables the microbiome to get to where it needs to go to avoid digestion before it opens up and grows your microbiome. And so it gets places a little bit easier than the normal probiotic.
So what you're saying is that we're growing plants with this inside of us?
Well, they're bugs. They're, so theoretically, it's a very similar scenario.
So it's a probiotics. It's a bacteria that's beneficial to us and lives in our gut.
Yeah, and that with the spore probiotic, you're going to notice it's a spore probiotic if it starts with the word bacillus.
Got it. There are a number of probiotics on the market that are sold either in capsule form, liquid form. I'm sure there must be something else, tablets as well. Where would you find a Spore probiotic product? What would lead a consumer to know you, other than it starts with the bacteria, what you just said? How else would we know that? I mean, can they come in all of those different versions?
Yeah, you're pretty much that's it. It starts with the word bacillus. And one of the things that's a little bit different with spore probiotics is they don't have to be refrigerated, right? Because they're basically a seed. And so it's not one of those things you might find in the refrigerated section of stores.
Ah, that's interesting. So it's just in a bottle of some kind, or
it could be. Yeah, it could be. And, there's obviously probiotics have so many different benefits. In fact, just about almost every seminar I'm going to nowadays is all about the microbiome and what it does and how the diversity is so important for your health, and your chronic health conditions are as a result of these microbiome problems. And, the probiotics helps train your immune system. It helps moderate your inflammation, your digestion, your detoxification. And some of these actually have natural antibiotics in them as well. So there's just so much to it.
The microbiome, is that the gut? Is that the area of the body that would be the intestine, the gut, the stomach?
Yeah, well, your microbiome is everywhere. There's toothpaste with probiotics. There's lotions. There's hand stuff. I mean, there's facial creams. It's really important to make sure to have the proper bacteria, not only in your body, so to speak, but throughout. And so it's just so important because we've just, as a society, have destroyed our system, right? So when was the last time that you didn't wash your vegetables when you ate them, right?
I always wash my vegetables.
Well, I don't wash them all that much. I want to get more of the microbiome. I may rinse them under water, but I'm not going to scrub them because I want to get that natural microbiome into my system where it can do me benefit.
No, I agree with that. But what about when they're out in the field? I'll give you an example. I'm growing organic radishes. Okay, I have to wash them off because they're dirty little things. Okay, carrots, the same thing. I'm not growing carrots, but I wash carrots. I wash lettuce, unless it's it comes in a bag and it's triple washed and I do that because every now and then you hear about, some kind of outbreak with vegetables. And I usually just use water and wash it off. Is that enough?
I think if you brush the dirt stuff off, the stuff that looks pretty bad, and just rinse it. But so many people sit there and they scrub and they scrub and the triple wash nonsense, and you're not getting the microbiome that you need from these foods. Way back when kids played in dirt, right? And
I remember doing that.
yeah, and so do I.
Eyes.
But kids don't play in dirt anymore. So it's just really important to make sure you get a good complete microbiome. And you can get it from fermented foods and stewed apples and prebiotics and probiotics. And here's another subject: castor oil, and we're going to be talking about that in a little bit. You can get it. Yeah. Well, I mean, basically it can enhance your microbiome.
Oh, okay.
And your multivitamins can enhance your microbiome, essential fatty acids. So you have the EPA, the DHA, and the ALA. Even vitamin A can enhance microbiomes. So there's just so much to it. And of course, we don't have that much time, but it is a huge, huge thing coming down the pike because, like I said, every conference I'm going to just about is about microbiome and this and that and all kinds of different chronic health issues.
In our remaining time, it occurred to me that medical doctors, traditional doctors, are also taking a look now at probiotics.
Well, you don't have a choice. It's everywhere. The research is going there as well. Because like I said, we've pretty much created our own problems. We've created a lot of our own chronic diseases because we're scared of things being dirty.
Right. Exactly. Well, unless it's dirt, don't wash it off. Right? That would be the takeaway.
To each his own. Right. I mean, you hear about E. coli outbreaks and this and that. I don't know how that whole scenario gets started and how there becomes a problem. I've never had a problem the way I eat vegetables and or juice them. And so you have to be comfortable with what you know.
But, but the E. coli is, you do have to be careful, don't you?
Yeah, I think you do. And
if lettuce was here in California, for example, in the last couple of months, we've had at least 2 outbreaks, I believe, of E. coli in romaine lettuce fields. And romaine is one of my personal favorite lettuces. And we eat that one a lot in a multitude of ways. But I don't cook it. It's always raw.
Yeah, it's one of those things. I'm not real concerned about it. I've never had a problem. And so even when the whole thing was, you need to return or throw out your romaine lettuce, I didn't do it. I ate it anyway. It didn't make any difference.
Wow.
So, everybody may be running scared. I don't. I've never had a problem. I just want to make sure I get the proper microbiome for my health.
And at the same time, you do want to be careful.
Well, of course, you want to be careful, and especially with the meats and different things of that nature. And if you can, you buy your produce at smaller stores. Like we've got a wonderful store, health food store right up the street. It's a small little Lassen's, and it's wonderful. Or you can buy them at farmers markets and, Trader Joe's sometimes as well. And so in fact, it's good to vary where you get it also.
Sure. Well, we're out of time. If you, thank you very much for joining us, Dr. Celaya. If you would like more information on Dr. Celaya, visit his website, drcelaya.com, drcelaya.com. Look around, lots of great videos, lots of audios, and a lot of articles that you can read. Also, click on the visit with and meet with Dr. Celaya. You can get a free 15-minute consultation and find out more about the most important part of your health, your life, your health with Dr. Celaya. Doctor, thank you very much for joining us. We'll see you on our next episode.
Hey, Mark, you forgot to mention, where are they going to find you?
Oh, you're right. You can find me at latenighthealth.com, latenighthealth.com. Thank you. I appreciate that, Doc. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now.